Mend on the Move, a Detroit nonprofit that employs women survivors of abuse through jewelry making, will hold its second annual benefit tomorrow. It's a Valentine's Day inspired event called Love in Motion. And here to tell us more about it is Joanne Ewald, the founder of Mend on the Move. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful to see you. So let's first start off talking about kind of the motivation behind starting this.
Well, I would say there's a couple of influences. The first would be my own experience of childhood sexual abuse. And I learned after that, or just recently, I would say actually probably last 3 years or so, more about human trafficking. And I discovered that the majority of women who've been trafficked or have been through sexual abuse were first abused as children. And being abused as children, it set them up to be really vulnerable to other abuse later in their lives. So that was a major influence. The second would be my faith, because that really was what enabled me to heal from my own abuse and to really forgive. And I just believe that really God broke my heart so that I could just be motivated to provide opportunities for other women to heal.
Oh, that's wonderful, and such a powerful message there. I do want to show everyone at home some of the beautiful pieces here that you have. Tell us sort of the inspiration behind it and what they're all made of.
Well, the inspiration behind our pieces is, and people love this when I tell them, is that they're all made from small automotive parts, like cotter pins and retaining rings and that type of thing. And some people would never know that. And then also leather that we have, scrap leather that we have donated from local Detroit organizations or companies. And so it's really about it's symbolic of our commitment to helping men, women in the Motor City locally, right here in Detroit.
And what's the response that you've gotten since you started this, really from the community and the people who work with you? People
love it. And I think they just love that it's a local organization. Everything about it is local, the parts, the women that we serve. And I think it's also what they love about it is that it's really easy to make a difference by just you buy a piece of jewelry, you're making a difference. You know, it's a very simple way to have a big impact.
And you're making a difference through this fundraiser coming up. Tell us about it, when and where.
The fundraiser is tomorrow night, and it's at Northbrook Presbyterian in Beverly Hills. It's from 7 to 9, and really it's just meant to be a fun, really casual evening. We are really privileged to have local singer-songwriter Olivia Millershin performing for us, and we'll have a silent auction. Of course, we'll be selling our jewelry. Some new pieces will be featured. It's just really, again, it should be a fun evening, but it's going to be supporting a very worthy cause.
Absolutely, a very powerful message and a worthy cause indeed. Thank you so much for all that you're doing, and we'll have a link to your site on ours, WXYZ.com. Just check the Scene on 7 section. Keenan, over to you.
All right, coming up after the break, we're celebrating